Hi, everyone, and welcome. We're going to give it a minute for folks to roll in. We've already got a bunch of people with us today, but while you are getting settled in, let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from. You could even let us know what the weather is currently like wherever you are. I am in Calgary, Alberta, where the weather is sunny, but bunch of snow on the ground. Natalie, what about you?
I am in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and the snow is melted. I'm so happy.
That's
It was here
fantastic.
yesterday and it's gone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really warm day right there for you.
Yeah, I just went for a little 15-minute walk, got my vitamin D, and I'm ready for
Yeah.
this.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Anisha just says, yes, GTA. It's 19 degrees Celsius today. We've got Rachel from Central Florida, blue skies, warm. Amy in Toronto, sun just came out. Oh, I love this. See, Texas, Vancouver, BC, Maryland. Tons and tons of you. Kansas City, love this. New Jersey. Okay, this is awesome. We've got lots of folks here with us today. Hello and welcome to today's class on the Holistic Gut Healing Blueprint. My name is Avita. I'm the dietitian at That Clean Life, and my awesome co-hosts today are Natalie from Practice Better and Arti from Fullscript. We are so excited about this class because we're going to show you how to create a successful group nutrition and supplement program with Practice Better, Fullscript, and That Clean Life. So this class will provide you with the essential tools to streamline your workflow, enhance client engagement, and support gut healing with a comprehensive approach. I want to kick us off with a question as we get started. So let me know in the chat right now, are you planning to run a group program in 2025? Or perhaps you're maybe just in the initial steps or stages of thinking about it. It's already exploding with all the yeses. Okay, and I'll add on that. Has gut health been a topic of interest for your clients? Because this is going to be really focused on gut health, but just remember that it can also be applied for other programs. So we're going to show you how to create a program on gut health, but you can apply this to any sort of niche or niche that you're working on. So lots of yeses. I love this. So we promise that this class is going to be pure gold for you because you are going to see the best way to set up and run your group and program and deliver a really just amazing experience for your participants. While you're responding in the chat, let's introduce ourselves as the host of today's class. Thank you for spending this hour with us. Thank you for your time. We really respect that. So we want to make sure you get the most of it. And I'll start with my name is Avita. Like I mentioned, I'm a registered dietitian at That Clean Life. I previously worked in community and acute care hospitals for several years, building a really strong foundation to provide evidence-based personalized care. But during this time, I saw the gaps in health and nutrition technology. So this is really what led me to my work at That Clean Life. That Clean Life is a nutrition software that makes it easy for practitioners like yourself to deliver personalized guidance to your clients in a really streamlined way. So the goal for all of us, what's it? It's happy, successful clients. So I'm really thrilled to be here with you today to show you how you can incorporate nutrition planning into your programs, into your plans to ultimately help your clients reach their goals. Okay, over to Natalie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Natalie, and I work with partners and potential customers to help them understand the value of our platforms and how they can help them improve their business workflows, to reduce administrative burdens and save time so that they can do more of what they actually love. I'm also a holistic wellness coach, so I'm deeply dedicated to helping prevent burnout and also prioritize wellness. Over to my co-host, Artie.
Thank you, Natalie. Hi, everyone. My name is Arti. I'm a partner manager here at Fullscript, and my focus is on bridging the gap between technology and wellness by working with our EHR and practice management systems like Practice Better. And my focus is really on enhancing interoperability and streamlining our provider workflows, ensuring that, evidence-based wellness solutions are just a click away for you all. Really passionate about whole person care, and I love supporting our providers by integrating Fullscript's innovative tools into Practice Better. And I'm really excited to share how our team has been helping optimize patient health and well-being every single day.
Amazing. So I would love to know, like, I want to just look in the chat. There's so many people who are saying that they're planning to run a group program in 2025. So that is exciting. And I'm curious if gut health has been a topic well, we already asked it. So has gut health been a topic? And I'm looking to see in the response, but it seems like a lot of people have said that gut health has been a topic. So you are in the right place. We are so happy to have you here. And thank you for all the responses. This is great. So keep that chat flowing, as we'd love to hear from you. And we know we only have a limited time together. So we wanted to make sure that this class was maximum value for you. So here's what you're going to learn today. First, we're going to cover what a group nutrition program is, a group nutrition and supplement program, and why it's a great way to scale your business. Next, we'll talk about why we've chosen to focus on gut health program. To focus on gut health, and then we'll talk about how to design your gut health program. So this class is going to be focused on creating a gut health program, but you can use the steps to create any nutrition and supplement program of your choice. Later, Avita will then show you how to use that Clean Life to create the content for your group program, specifically creating gut-friendly meal plans. Then I'll jump in to show you how you get set up in Practice Better to deliver your group program. And then we will talk about automated tracking, content delivery, and even check-ins to ensure progress and accountability for your clients. Artie will then talk about the Fullscript integration and how easy it is to add your supplement protocol to your program. And then finally, at the end, we will share a special done-for-you program ready to add to your PB account and use right away. So make sure you stick around for that. So Avita, why don't we start by talking about, well, what exactly is a group nutrition and supplement program anyways?
Yeah, a group nutrition and supplement program. So think of it as focusing on a specific topic related to your niche or niche, however you say it. And it's ultimately, it should solve a problem for a group of your ideal clients. For example, let's say you're a nutritionist who helps women with PCOS. In this case, you could run a program related to PCOS and focus on solving a common problem women with PCOS have, like weight gain or irregular periods. So you're really thinking this group program, it needs to be focused. You can't just have a broad one. It's going to be hard to just get participants in there. And a group nutrition and supplement program, it can be fixed date, self-paced, or evergreen. So fixed date is when you have a start and end date for your program. And participants work through the program together at the same time. An evergreen program, well, it's evergreen. It runs continuously and people can join at any time. And self-paced allows your clients to work through the program content at their own pace. So as they mark a module as complete, then the next one will become available. So that's a little bit glimpse into to help you better understand what the group program is. But I also want to talk about why it's a great way to scale your business, because that's really important as well for all of us as entrepreneurs, as practitioners in private and group practices. So first, group programs help you see more clients in less time and earn more money. When you're seeing clients one-on-one, there are only so many clients you can see in a day. We know this. There's only so much bandwidth we have, so many hours in the day. But with a group program, you can set it up in a way where you can enroll an unlimited number of people. So that's really cool. Lots more people that you're able to impact for their lives. Group programs also help you attract more clients and allow them to work with you at a lower price point compared to your one-on-one services. So group programs are generally priced lower than one-on-one services because they require less customization and personalization from you as a practitioner. So this makes group programs very appealing to those who might not be ready to commit to working with you one-on-one. And finally, attracting and working with more clients through your group program means you impact more lives. So that's the core reason most of us became health professionals in the first place, right? Because we want to help people heal and feel their best. So all of this stuff about group programs sounds great, but I want to be really real with you because I hear this all the time, is creating the content for your group program and setting up the tech side of things and having those integrations for things like supplements where you want to have your clients have a seamless experience. It can really throw health practitioners for a loop. How many of you feel this? Like, let me know in the chat. You want to set up this group program. You've got some big dreams, big ideas of what it's going to look like, but the tech side is just seeming overwhelming. You're like, do I have the right tools to make this a beautiful experience for me, for my clients? So many people are saying yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, yes, intimidating, yes. That is exactly why we are here. So because we want to walk you through 3 tools that will make creating and running your group program a breeze using Practice Better, Fullscript, and That Clean Life. You can create, set up, and run your group program from start to finish, which is so cool. I love this. Okay, lots of people in the chat. All right, your next question might be, Okay, why did we choose to focus on gut health? That's because it's an overwhelming focus in 2025. In this fast-paced world of health and nutrition, staying ahead of emerging trends is not just an option, it's a necessity. So back in January, I don't know if how many of you, let me know in the chat if any of you were at this class. We did a class on the top nutrition trends and top food trends for 2025. And microbiome and gut health was one of the biggest ones we saw. Staying at the forefront of nutrition trends empowers professionals like you to make a meaningful impact, shaping a healthier and more informed society. So our class today is focused on how you can overcome those tech blocks so that you can get your group program out the door, but also how you can create a gut health program if that's what you want to do next. So we've gone so far to even create a 4-week done for you for our gut protocol challenge using Practice Better, That Clean Life, and Fullscript, which we will share at the very end. So spoiler alert, stay tuned for the very end to get access to that done for you program. Let's quickly touch on what each of these software tools does or allows you to do, because I think that's obviously, a big piece of why you're here as well. All right, let's get started with that. Okay, so we'll actually start with That Clean Life. So That Clean Life is a nutrition planning software for high performance health professionals just like you. It helps you create nutrition related content for your group program. You can create weekly meal plans with itemized shopping lists, recipes, prep guides, and evidence. And you can also make recipe books and meal planning guides and really just deliver a fun interactive experience for your clients. So That Clean Life, think of it as like a tool that'll save you from hiring a recipe developer, food photographer, recipe testing, spending hours on Google trying to find the right recipes. Or maybe even working with a graphic designer, things like adding up grocery lists and crunching numbers, trying to keep all of the plans balanced. So we take care of all of this for you, offering over 7,200 recipes made in-house by our team of recipe developers. You also get access to over 150 done for you plans. So you have resources at your fingertips ready to go. And we offer automation so that you can generate meal plans based on calories, macros, or diet types. Everything you create, super easy to share with your clients, whether you do that through a shared link or a PDF document. And That Clean Life integrates with Practice Better, which integrates with Fullscript, which means you can embed That Clean Life meal plans, collections, or recipes into any client protocol or program to increase client success, engagement, and compliance. So this will take your guidance within Practice Better and with Fullscript to an all new professional level that clients will love. Okay, over to Natalie.
All right. Thank you, Avita. So I have the pleasure of talking about Practice Better. So Practice Better is an EHR or a practice management software for health and wellness professionals that allows practitioners to get rid of clunky old systems that were using a bunch of different tools that don't integrate and don't speak to each other. And instead, we can say hello to streamlined workflows that allow you to run, grow, and scale the practice of your dreams on your terms. So Practice Better was intentionally designed as an all-in-one platform, as I said, for health and wellness practitioners to run their practice all from one place. So our platform handles everything you need: booking and scheduling, billing and payments, forms and charting, telehealth, client engagement, health journals, group programs, and so much more. So beyond that, Practice Better allows you to set up and run your nutrition program. You can create those programs that Avita talked about, so fixed date, self-paced, and evergreen. And you can also create modules to organize your program content and automate that delivery. So that just makes it so much easier as a practitioner. You can streamline the logistics of signups and payments. And you can also create a sense of community amongst your program participants. And we know the power of community in terms of bringing healing and optimal outcomes for clients. And if all that wasn't enough, you'll see today how to integrate nutrition plans and supplement protocols directly into your program, which is going to allow you to increase client accountability and follow through.
And Fullscript is a free platform committed to helping all providers deliver whole person care at scale. So we help create this ongoing cycle of whole person care by giving providers a single source of platform that brings together clinically effective supplements, intuitive tools, and now industry-leading labs, if you're in the US, to promote personalization, adherence, and better health outcomes. And with Fullscript, you can really deliver a more complete care in less clinical time. We're that single source for top quality supplements and lab tests backed by evidence-based protocol templates and patient handouts that really educate and empower providers and their patients. And our clinical decision support tools really keeps you up to date, helping you optimize every single plan for maximum adherence. And with the automated refill reminders, it really makes it easy for patients to stay on track. And of course, with the seamless integration with Practice Better, you'll be saving time, eliminating those duplicative tasks, and streamlining your workflow so that you can really focus on what matters most, which is that whole person care, making sure that it's efficient and effective as possible for your patients.
So between that Clean Life, Practice Better, and Fullscript, we have all the tools that you need to keep creating and running your group nutrition program, your group nutrition and supplement program easily. So now we're going to walk you through how to create a group program step by step so you can see for yourself. Avita, let's kick things off with creating the program first in that Clean Life.
Sweet, to show you how it works. So we're going to do that 4-week group program called the 4-Hour Gut Protocol. Yes, we already made it for you, but I want to show you how we really made it so that if you want to make edits, you want to make your own program, you can also do that. So the 4-Hour Protocol, for those of you who don't know, it's a common 4-step intervention designed to support gut health. I'd love to share a little bit more about this because it's a bit of a different one, and I think it's really interesting. Fullscript does an amazing job at describing it. So a lot of the information here I've pulled from Fullscript, and you can also access their protocols like from their website. So let's get into it. Gut health can be negatively impacted by several mechanisms. We know this, such as gut microbiota imbalance, like dysbiosis and inflammation, leading to an increased intestinal permeability. So an increased intestinal permeability, commonly referred to as leaky gut syndrome, occurs when the tight junctions between cells of the intestinal lining are altered, enabling potentially harmful substances to pass through the intestinal wall. Various health conditions may be associated with leaky gut, including celiac disease, inflammatory bowel disease, type 1 diabetes, and multiple sclerosis. So this protocol can improve digestion, reduce symptoms of the leaky gut syndrome, enhance nutrient absorption, and improve overall gut health, positively affecting your client's physical and mental well-being. Just give me a moment here. Slides seem to have just refreshed. Okay. And while I'm just fixing up my slides, I'd love to know, has anyone used the 4-Hour Gut Protocol in your practice at any point? And if this is something that has been interesting to you or interests you to use. Okay, my slides are back to working. So this will be a 4-week program with 4 steps outlined to minimize factors associated with inflammation and increase intestinal permeability, while introducing foods and supplemental nutrients that support gut healing. So the first step in this protocol is remove. This is where you are, the removing phase is where when you identify and eliminate potential triggers contributing to gut issues and inflammation. This step may include removing inflammatory foods and drinks, including processed foods, refined sugars, gluten, dairy, saturated and trans fat, alcohol, and additives like emulsifiers and artificial flavors. I'm not saying all of these foods are inflammatory. They just might be, these nutrients might be for your clients. So you really need to take an optimized, personalized approach as well for your clients. The remove phase can also address underlying infections or imbalances in the gut microbiome, such as small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO, or candida overgrowth through targeted treatments or dietary changes emphasizing gut nutrition. So removing these triggers can help reduce inflammation, alleviate symptoms, and create a healthier environment for gut healing. Step 2 is the replace phase. So this involves replacing pro-inflammatory foods with anti-inflammatory, nutrient-rich foods that support digestion and promote gut health. This includes incorporating the following anti-inflammatory foods for optimal gut nutrition: high fiber foods like fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, oats, barley, and buckwheat; lean protein like fish, legumes, eggs, tofu, and poultry; healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, and nuts; probiotic rich foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, and kombucha, aka all my favorite foods; and herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, garlic, cinnamon, and peppermint. So these unprocessed nutrient-dense foods provide the body with the necessary building blocks for improved digestion and help replenish beneficial bacteria in the gut. Then comes to step 3, the third phase of the 4R gut healing protocol, which is the re-inoculate phase. So this phase focuses on replenishing the gut microbiome with beneficial bacteria through the intake of probiotics. Probiotics are live microorganisms that provide health benefits when consumed in adequate amounts. These beneficial bacteria help restore balance to the gut microbiome, promoting gut health, immune function, and overall well-being. So in this re-inoculate phase, you might consider introducing like probiotic-rich foods, and you also maybe want to add in your probiotic supplements here. So this is where that Fullscript integration is going to come in to add those in. And in the fourth step of the repair phase of the 4R gut protocol, so the primary goal is to support the repair and restoration of the intestinal lining to help prevent intestinal permeability. So this involves addressing inflammation, healing damage to the intestinal walls, and strengthening the integrity of the gut lining to prevent further permeability issues. Key strategies like for diet here is going to be like including nutrient-rich foods that provide those essential building blocks for tissue repair and healing. So that's where That Clean Life will come in to provide those foods and recipes. And then Fullscript will come in to add in supplements during this phase, like glutamine and vitamin D. So for our Done For You program that we will build and share with you today, we've designed it as a 4-week program that includes 11 intentionally designed modules full of educational content and helpful resources. We've got 4 gut supportive supplements integrated from Fullscript. Sign up link for Fullscript is now across your screen. And we've got module release emails, a gut health check-in form, goal and habit tracking forms, plus 4-week That Clean Life meal plans, including weekly recipes, prep guides, and shopping lists. So the program, just know it's fully customizable, where you can tailor the content to suit your unique approach and client needs. It's interactive and engaging to keep clients motivated and on track, and you can add this challenge to your Practice Better account with just a few clicks. But again, creating 4 weeks of meal plans for this group program sounds like a lot of work. I'm going to step in and show you exactly how to do it using That Clean Life. Okay, let's just switch that. Okay, with That Clean Life, you get access to over 7,200 recipes, and rest assured, these are recipes that your clients will love. I say this because our team of professional recipe developers create, test, and photograph every single recipe, and they do this in their home kitchens. Like their families are eating this food. It has to taste good. So you can use these recipes to save time and create plans with confidence. This is also an ever-growing collection. New recipes are added regularly to keep clients engaged over time. Like I'm talking between like 15 to 30 recipes we add every week. Right after this class, I'm adding another 15 recipes to our recipe database, and some really good ones are coming up. So from our large recipe database, you can find the right recipes in seconds using our filters. We have over 100 ways to filter recipes, such as finding specific options based on time, number of ingredients, cultural cuisine, cooking appliance, meal time and meal type, dietary needs, allergies and intolerances, and specific protein options. You can also search for recipes based on ingredients you want to include or exclude, and nutrition like calories, macronutrients, and micronutrients. You can build out your meal plans using That Clean Life in 3 ways. Just give me a moment. My screen share seems to be stuck again. Ooh, there we go. Okay, you can build out your plans in 3 ways. So the first one is by creating your plan from scratch. For week 1 of our 4R Gut Protocol Challenge, we want to eliminate possible food triggers like dairy, eggs, gluten, nightshades, soy, and sugar. So maybe we also add a mealtime tag such as breakfast to start creating our plan. So what we'll do then is you just have to pick your favorite options like this carrot cake chia pudding. And with all of our recipes, you can also share the why behind your nutrition recommendations to promote better dietary adherence and ultimately better health outcomes. So through AI Health Insights, which provides easy to understand nutrition education associated with each recipe, insights may include concepts like the importance of protein, the power of various vitamins and minerals, which ingredients support heart health, and much more. For your clients, more accessible nutrition education also means increased food literacy and better health outcomes. But for you as a practitioner, this also means time saved on research and resources and more confidence in the care you deliver. So really, I think it's a win-win. Okay, next we've picked our recipe. We can add it to a blank planner to quickly build out week 1 of your program, and you can repeat for other meals and days as you go along. So as you create the plan, the daily total nutrients, including calories, macros, and micronutrients, update in real time. And as well, the grocery list. So this is automatically generated and will update as you remove meals from the plan. But if you prefer a done for you plan, another option is to create a meal plan using our pre-made templates. So we offer over 150 templates covering a wide variety of dietary conditions. For our program, we will filter the templates to search with the keywords gut health. And then maybe we can also add, search for plans that match tags like gluten-free and sugar-free and contains probiotics, as those are some of the considerations for our protocol. And whatever template you choose, each template comes with an overview, evidence, a prep guide, a meal plan, recipes, and a grocery list. And all you have to do is make a copy of the template, and then you can either use it as is, or you can easily make modifications to our templates to personalize them to your client's needs or to your group's needs. So really, templates help you to get a plan out to your client or for your group program in a matter of minutes. And the third way to create your meal plans for your group program is using our automator feature. So you can generate a meal plan based on your client's calories, macros, desired diet type, and more. So here I'm making a sugar-free plan with a specific calorie and macro distribution. And the automator creates your plans in under a minute based on your filters and parameters. Once a meal plan is created, you can add your personal touch. If a recipe in your meal plan just isn't the right fit, you can use swap to replace it with something comparable. You can mark meals as leftovers, making it easy for your clients to cook once and eat multiple times. And you can easily drag and drop meals to organize the plan in any way that you want. Once your meal plans are created, you can embed them into your program in Practice Better. All right, now I'll pass it over to Arthi to show us more about the Fullscript integration and how you can find your supplements for this protocol.
Of course. Thank you, Avita. So once you're integrated between your Practice Better account and your Fullscript account, when you're in Fullscript, you can easily browse the catalog, leveraging our various filters to help you find the perfect products for your patients. And you can simplify your supplement plans, really skipping the confusion of the whole shopping experience, and send your patients those curated, cost-effective products that ship right to their door. And also, you can tap into over 160 of our evidence-based templates that really speed up your planning without having to sacrifice your clinical precision, which also includes some of those gut health protocols that I know Natalie is going to touch on shortly. And some of these protocols or templates have also been made by our Fullscript medical advisory team and our supplier partners that can really be customized and shared amongst your colleagues. And you also have the ability to customize, create, and save your own as well. On top of that, you can also save your frequently recommended products and your go-tos to your favorite section in your Fullscript account so that you're not having to manually search for them every single time. So what's the best part about all of this? And it's that those templates, favorites, and protocols that you're creating in Fullscript are actually easily accessible and visible right within your Practice Better account. So that makes your workflow that much simpler. All of your Fullscript protocols, templates, they'll actually have a little Fullscript leaf beside it. So that's your way of identifying them within the Practice Better account. Same goes for your favorites. You'll be able to see that within your Practice Better catalog as well. And just like within Fullscript, you'll be able to search the entire catalog using those same filters to make sure that you're able to narrow down the right products for your patients.
Now, I talk to practitioners all the time, And so many want to create programs because they know it's one of the best avenues to increase your revenue, to reduce burnout, and also to move to a more scalable business model. Oftentimes, practitioners get stuck and they're not sure how to build out a program, or they feel like maybe they don't have enough time. Can anybody relate? If that's you, can you just put a one in the chat so I know, and so everyone doesn't feel so lonely? But the good news is that at Practice Better, we're always thinking of ways that we can make our customers' lives easier. So what we've done, as you've heard many times now, is we've created that Done For You program so you can download it and tweak it to your liking and use it with your clients. So to add this Done For You program to your Practice Better account, first you're going to head to the template library in the portal, and you're going to use the search bar to search for 4R Gut Protocol Challenge. If you want, you can also click where it says All Templates and filter by program templates to see all the Done For You programs we have, because we have quite a few. And then next, you're going to click on Add, and then you'll see that you have the option. So you can either create it as a fixed date, evergreen, or a self-paced program. This is also going to depend on what kind of plan tier you're on with Practice Better. Our Plus plan is going to give you access to all three options. Now, in this case, we've designed this program to be a fixed date program. So that's the template I'm going to go ahead and select. So once you've downloaded the program and you click Add, then you just view the program. Okay, so now we can see that this is the program that we just downloaded, and you'll see that this program is already fully built out for you. It's broken down into 4 modules of content delivery with corresponding modules for each week. Determining what the content can feel like or what should be there can be very overwhelming for practitioners, but here's a simple strategy I would suggest. First, just determine what is a need of your clients. So in this case, the need is meal prep. Second, create the meal prep around gut health, I should say. Second, create the resource in that clean line. And then third, design the content around these 2 data sources. So determine your content structure. You can take that topic and just break it down into manageable subsections, and that becomes your modules. Think of them as little mini lessons or chapters. And within each module, you'll have those mini lessons. And remember, less is more. You don't want to overwhelm your clients.
Sorry, Nada, I'm just going to interrupt you there. Am I on the right slide or should I be moving along?
I am in a probably, yeah, you should be moving along.
Okay, I might have missed some steps there. We'll just go over this real quick. Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Thanks everyone for bearing with us. Yeah, Abid, if you can keep up with the slides for me, because I can't. We're gonna go back one.
Back here?
Yeah, and then to the left. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so there is where we were.
Perfect. All right, we're all back on track, everyone.
All right, sorry about
that.
Back
to you, Natalie.
Okay, thank you so much, Avia. Give me 1 second to find where I was. Okay, and bear with me, all. This is the first time we're using slides for me, and it's a lot. But it's okay, we still continue on. So as I was saying, determining what the content should feel like. Once we figured out the content, now we know we can move on to our next slide. So you'll see that within the Done For You for our Gut Protocol Challenge, we've already added interactive elements. So we've added forms and worksheets. You'll see we have a gut health check-in form, and you can use this to see clients' progress throughout the challenge. We also have a SMART goals form. So this is to help your clients set and stick to their goals throughout the challenge. And lastly, a habit tracking form. So you can use this to track your clients' habits. And this just helps them to be more accountable, more engaged throughout the program. If you use That Clean Life, which a lot of you I've seen in the chat are, you can integrate your That Clean Life account in Practice Better. So you would just go into our third-party integrations and link your That Clean Life account. And so from here, you can embed meal plans, recipes, collections, and templates straight into your program modules. And you can also add a nutrition plan from That Clean Life using the main toolbar, and then simply search the That Clean Life database. And you can also attach a meal plan and recipes as a PDF via the content tab. And what's nice, you can do this for these programs, but you can also do this for programs that you're creating from scratch. So whether it's a Done For You program or a program you're creating from scratch, you can still make these changes and improvements. Now, if you use Fullscript, you can again go to third-party integrations and integrate your Fullscript account. This is going to help you to create those protocols using products from their dispensary. This makes it super easy for your clients to purchase their supplements straight from within the portal, and it increases client compliance and outcomes. Within the 4R gut protocol, the good news is the Fullscript supplement protocol has already been added and it's ready to go for your clients. If you want to make any edits to the protocol, you can find it under your protocol templates. And the protocol included in this challenge has 4 supplements from the Fullscript database. So we've attached the US versions of each supplement to the protocol. However, if you have the Canadian Fullscript, we've also listed Canadian alternatives shared to make it easy for you. And if you don't have the Fullscript integration link to your Practice Better account, you won't actually see the supplements populate under the supplement section, supplement recommendations within the protocol, but you can also add similar supplements using a different dispensary integration if you want, or you can add the Fullscript recommendations later once you've connected your Fullscript account. So Artie, I would love to hear different ways practitioners have found more success with clients when their supplement protocols are shared within programs.
Absolutely, Natalie, I'd love to. Well, first, the seamless integration between Fullscript and Practice Better really allows for that effortless incorporation of these protocols and templates into Practice Better programs. And this really helps providers, save time, alleviate, again, those duplicative workflows. I feel like I keep saying that. It really is going to make your lives so much easier. And it'll also alleviate the fact of needing to go back and forth between tabs. And of course, the Fullscript's automated tools like the text messaging, the refill reminders, it helps patients stay on track with their care and really boosts overall adherence and compliance. And with these tools in place, you'll start to see those better health outcomes, thanks to, those high quality evidence-based supplements that you all are tailoring to your patients' needs. And the ripple effect of, this streamlined experience is the increased revenue, right? So given satisfied patients, you're going to likely see that they're returning to follow-ups, they're reordering their products, and they're referring others. And then it ends up becoming a win-win for your practice, your practitioners, and then, of course, your patients when it comes to their well-being.
Okay, thank you. So now we are going to talk about how we can look at a content module Sorry, let me start again. Let's take a look at how the content module will present to your program participants. Okay, so if you're looking at the left side of the screen, you can see that they have access to all the available modules. And as more modules become available, then they'll see more modules. So because this is a fixed date challenge, you might not want to give them access to all 4 weeks of the module right away. You might start them off with module 1, and then in the second week, module 2, module 3, module 4. And the good thing is this can all be automated within Practice Better in terms of how you'd like to drip out that content. The content itself is going to be in the middle. So you're going to see videos, text, images, audio files, whatever it is that you've incorporated in the content. Now, with our latest integrations, you'll also have access to the That Clean Life recipes, and nutrition plans that you shared, which will be embedded into the content module. And to the right, you can see that all the additional engagement tools, so forms, you can do quizzes, tasks, and modules will all be featured, and as well as seeing the module progress. So how far are they through the program? And for the modules with the supplement protocol integrated, they can access these on the right-hand side too. So you'll see right there on the right, it says for our gut protocol, and that's going to pull up the Fullscript protocol for you. Now note that this is the desktop view, but clients will be able to access their program directly from their tablet or their smartphone as well. So it just gives many more options for participation. Once your program has been created, then of course you want to share it. So how do you spread the word to your community? Practice Better makes it easy because we provide you a public registration link. So you can take that link, copy and paste it, put it in your newsletter or social media, website, blog, anywhere that you're marketing your services and spreading the word about what you do. So clients and future program participants can simply click on the link, then they'll learn more about what the program is all about. They can see the dates, they can get an overview of the content, they can see the investment, and then they can choose to sign up. Clients will be prompted to sign up, and then they'll provide their payment details. You can also have a payment plan set up. So this is where your client will pay a deposit and then follow the payment plan schedule you've created. This can be really helpful in terms of making your program more accessible, especially if it's on the higher end in terms of price point. So once your client's enrolled, they'll start to receive content and communication for your program as you've designed it. So many practitioners have a module that goes out right away just to make your clients feel welcome and kind of explain what the layout is going to be, what they can come to expect. So when your clients actually enroll in the program, they're going to work through the content, participate in the additional engagement pieces, and they'll have access to other things. So you might decide to add live weekly sessions, or maybe you add group chat so that you can form community. Maybe you add automated check-ins that are asynchronous. So all of these other additions that you can add really help to personalize your program and again, increase that client engagement and accountability throughout the time that they're working with you. And then again, your clients will be able to pull up all the content. They can also see things like the meal plan, grocery list, etc., either through the app or through the desktop view. And Avita, back to you.
Okay, we covered a lot. And I just want to say this is like a glimpse into the full potential of Practice Better, Fullscript, and Backly Life. These are 3 software tools with so much that you can do in it. So we just touched on like mostly what you can do and a quick demo of how that can be done. But I see lots of questions in the chat too. Are folks wanting to go a little bit deeper? And that's where our tutorials come into play. And at the end of this class, we will give you information on how to contact us, but also how to check us out through our websites if you want to learn more. The goal here is to give you the idea and the awareness and knowledge that you can make that group program happen with these three tools. But if you want to dive in deeper, we can absolutely do that after the class. So we talked a lot about what a group program is and how it can help scale your business. I then showed you 3 ways to create a meal plan within that Clean Life for your group program. Arthi talked all about supplements and that Fullscript integration with Practice Better. And then Natalie dove a little deeper into Practice Better, overviewing the different program types, how to set up your program, build that program content, share it, and collect payments, and how to run the program and engage with your clients. So hopefully we've helped you see why we say that creating and delivering an awesome group nutrition and supplement program can be easy using Practice Better, Fullscript, and That Clean Life, and how it gives you the tools you need to bring your group program dreams to life. So I'd love to see in the chat now is how are you feeling after seeing Practice Better, Fullscript, and That Clean Life in action? And remember, we just showed you a little bit of a snippet in action. There's so much more to these software tools. Let us know, are you excited to launch your next group program? Some love this, a little bit still overwhelmed. And that's where those further conversations happen. That's where those tutorials come into play. We also recommend joining our community where you can lean on other practitioners, where you can chat through stuff. And we've got all of those done for you programs set in the community. So you can just add them to your accounts and start using them right away. And we've got a tutorial now just popped into the along your screen as well. So we've given you actionable ideas that you might be excited about, but there's still some overwhelm. So you're unsure if you have the time probably to execute this right away. We have a special done for you program ready to go. And so I've got that QR code up on the screen right now. And then Emma, our wonderful marketing content manager, who's also supporting us with our chat today, can pop that across the screen and into the chat. Is the 4R Gut Protocol Challenge was fully designed in collaboration with Practice Better, That Clean Life, and Fullscript. So you can add this challenge to your Practice Better account with just a few clicks. So this program has all that information I gave you about what 4R protocol is, all of that, email modules, those check-ins that Natalie showed us, the Fullscript protocols that Arthi had showed us, the 4 weeks of meal plans that I had shown, it's already all done for you. All you have to do is add it to your Practice Better account. Make sure you've got that Clean Life and Fullscript integration activated or linked. And then it's set to go to send to your participants to use as a free or a paid program to promote right away. It's all done for you and can be fully tailored to your customers or to your participants' needs. So that was about close to 45 minutes of us talking. And that's why we only showed you a glimpse, because we wanted to pass it back to you. We hope that you're feeling inspired by this to get your program off the ground. But we want to leave space for that Q&A to get your questions answered as well. If you have to leave us, or you have to leave at any point during Q&A too, remember that if you've got questions, that's what we're here to do. We're here to support you. So you can reach out to us anytime. I've got our emails up right now for Practice Better, Tackling Life, and Fullscript. I'll keep these up on the screen, and then we can head into the Q&A as well. All right, so let me open up the Q&A now. Lots of questions about pricing. So pricing for Practice Better, for That Clean Life, and Fullscript. Emma, I'd love to see if you can get those links into the chat for each of those different pricing options too, of how to add, of how to maybe explore that a little bit more. For anyone asking about the That Clean Life birthday sale, yeah, still active. Just go to the That Clean Life pricing page and you can access that 30% discount for the annual plan instantly. Okay, now I'm going to open up that Q&A and see more from people. Okay, question from Amy is, can we go over the pricing for the program? So Amy, you're asking, how would you price the 4-week program? If yes, we've got a pricing guide ready to go. So last year, we created a pricing guide for health professionals called a pricing handbook, where we surveyed thousands of successful practitioners to identify the most effective pricing strategies for your private practice. So if you're wondering, how am I going to price my group program or your one-on-one services, whatever it might be, you can use this pricing handbook to help you over there. So Amy, hopefully that was the question. It was pricing for the program, what it would be like. Yeah, and another question from Carrie is, what would be a typical price for a 4-week program? Use that pricing handbook. This literally covers prices for all services from a variety of health professionals, and all prices are in USD in the handbook. So we've got that covered over there. Natalie and Arti, any questions in the Q&A that you're thinking you want to tackle?
I see one here about quality, which I can take on when it comes to Fullscript and how we choose our supplements. So of course, Fullscript really prioritizes quality and safety in its supplement offerings by partnering with reputable manufacturers, implementing a really rigorous vetting process, and encouraging those third-party certifications. So we really invest over $10 million annually when it comes to empowering safe and effective prescribing, and really, again, vetting providers, vetting for providers by providers. So we really have those one-on-one relationships with our suppliers, making sure that their certified manufacturers really help us exercise control over ingredient sourcing. So there's really a quarterly purity and potency testing by our medical advisory team and quality assurance team that really ensures that we're providing, industry's best and meeting and exceeding those standards. On top of, having those NSF certified warehouses and those 5 state-of-the-art distribution centers that we make sure that are compliant with FDA regulations and, ensure optimal safety for distribution to our patient stores.
Yeah, so important to tackle that. Question from Katya, and maybe Natalie, you and I can both tackle this one, is real world. Looking at this 4-week program, some of these steps may take our patients more than 1 week before they're ready to move on. I'm assuming if we wanted to extend the length of a particular module, we can adjust the drip time within the Done For You program. Correct? Yes, you can do that?
Absolutely. So you would just go into Practice Better. You can change the module. If you wanted to make it a module 2 weeks long, you can do that as well, or if you wanted to reduce some of the steps. So everything is complete. What's amazing is, though this is a Done For You program, everything is completely customizable. You can change basically any part of the program to make it more aligned with the vision that you have and how you want to serve your clients. So you can go in, edit it, tweak the dates, tweak the content if you want, add things, remove things. It's completely in your control.
Yeah, I love that. You can make it as short or as long as you want. You know your clients best, and so it's probably best to see you can even survey the group and see what they kind of want to do, if they want to take a little bit more time to work through the program. Again, it's a 4-hour gut protocol. It doesn't need to be 4 weeks. We made it 4 weeks to kind of just make it a bit more succinct. But if you'd like to extend that to go through each phase in a slower way, it even takes time for folks to adjust to new meal plans to cooking to adding these supplements to maybe getting adjusted to those probiotics that they added in step 2. So you might want to extend that, and you can easily do that in Practice Better, as Natalie mentioned.
And there was a question, there's a couple questions that I'll just take a couple in a row. So one question was from Dan. Dan was asking if you can switch from a fixed date to evergreen. So yes, you can. When you're adding that program, you have the option to add it as a fixed date, but you can easily click on evergreen or self-paced instead. And you can actually add it multiple ways. So you could add it as a fixed date program and also have it as an evergreen program. Some of our practitioners do that as well. So you have that option. And then there was a question about the automated check-ins. So that is using the email only module. So you can schedule these modules ahead of time to say, hey, Sally, it's been 1 week since you started. How are you enjoying the program? What wins have you had so far, as an example? And you can schedule that to all go ahead. As Avita mentioned, we have so many trainings and support. So for some of these questions where you might want more guidance, I would definitely recommend that you join our community. We have office hours every month, and you can ask these kinds of questions. The screen can be shared and kind of give you more support in certain specific questions that you might be able to have. So I would encourage everybody, and that's for That Clean Life as well as for Practice Better. We have office hours that are very helpful in terms of answering questions.
And I see a question, it was somewhere in the chat about, what if I don't have That Clean Life? Does that mean that I won't be able to access the meal plans in the For Our Gut program? No, what we did was we provided in the For Our program, gut program, we provided the import links where you can add the meal plans to your own account and customize and send them out to clients. But we also added PDFs. So if you don't have That Clean Life, do not worry. You still have the PDF versions embedded into the program. So you don't need That Clean Life. We wanted to make sure it's inclusive for everyone. So you don't need to have that extra account. But if you do, you can, the bonus is you can brand the meal plans to your business branding, put your name on it, and fully modify it for your group program.
And just answering another question, someone was seeing that they don't see where the Fullscript protocol is. So when you open up the program, you will see it on the right side. It will say For Our Protocol. That's from Fullscript. As well, sometimes it's also helpful to download this as a client, so you can see from the client view what the client's going to see, because they have a little bit of a different view, and then it'll go fully into the protocol. But that is going to be within the program as well. And there was another question about
under protocol templates, right? That you can also, like once you have that program added, you'll find the protocol template in there, and then you can fully review it. And then on the right-hand side is, what Natalie mentioned, is you'll be able to see the For Our Gut protocol, and it's added to several weeks off the program. Yeah, back to you, Natalie.
Yeah, thank you, Avita. So exactly, if you go into the protocol template, you might just have to search for it. It might not be right at the top, like mine was kind of closer to the bottom of the list. But if you open a protocol template, you can just type in 4R, you'll pull it up. Again, you can edit the protocol, you can see everything there. So that's helpful. And then I think somebody else asked how they get this program. So again, you don't need a code. You can just either use the QR code that Avita put on the screen, or you can go into our template library by just clicking templates at the top of Practice Better, and then just typing in 4R or For Our Gut protocol, and it's going to pull it up for you right away. And then you can add it to your account and start using it right away.
Yeah, the template library is something that's new in Practice Better. So you can actually see all of the templates we ever created. You can filter by, if you want to keep it all templates, or you can filter just by like done for you programs or forms, whatever it be, or just like, type in 4R. And this is the dreaded slide that I stayed on for too long. Sorry about that, Natalie, when you were presenting.
No problem at all.
I see a couple questions here on, sorry, Natalie, on how to purchase the Fullscript supplements for patients. Are they purchasing it within Practice Better? Where do they go? What do they do? So your patients will receive a notification from Practice Better and even from Fullscript saying that your provider has sent you a recommendation. Your patients can actually go into that recommendation or that link, which they'll be directed to the Fullscript screen where they can add those products to their cart and purchase. Another option for for providers is also when they send the protocol right within Practice Better, they will actually see a pop-up button or box on their screen once they save and publish their protocols that asks the provider if they want to go through an in-office checkout. So if you as a provider want to make sure that your patients actually receive and purchase those products while you're in with them during the visit, you can click that in-office checkout button. It'll direct you, the provider, to your Fullscript dispensary where you can add those products to your patient's cart on their behalf. You can add their billing or credit card information and place the order right then and there, so you know in a couple of days your patients will be receiving the products from the protocol.
Fullscript is just so cool. I love it. Arthea, maybe I'll pass the question back to you. It's not in here. Is why choose Fullscript over if someone is looking for a supplement integration from platform and there's other options out there? Why choose Fullscript over any other options?
I think honestly, a couple of the things other than the adherence tools, that Fullscript is able to provide patients from the side of things. I think it's the reassurance of the quality aspect, right? Yes, you can go to, other suppliers or Amazons and things like that, but it's understanding that providers have the control. And I think I mentioned this earlier in the presentation of the confusion of the shopping experience. Patients get really overwhelmed really easily when they go into a supplement store and they see 10 or 15 of the same supplements and they're just like, which vitamin D or vitamin C do I take? It's that assurance that their provider has supported them with that choice and they can easily go into it. And now providers also have that ability to see what the patient is taking when they go into Fullscript. And again, if you're integrating with Practice Better and that's your management tool, it just really streamlines your workflows. You're not having to go to a billion places at once to see and support your patient's care plan.
So important. And what I love about Fullscript is that you provide a lot of educational tools too. So if anyone is interested, like there's a lot of comments in the chat of like this gut health session was really informative and I want to learn more. And like there's a lot of interest for those clinical topics. Fullscript has a really good webinar library. Am I correct to have all those resources?
Absolutely. And I think that's a great point, Avita. On top of providers being educated on what to share with their patients and us being able to support providers in their clinical decision making, it's also that in this day and age, patients are more curious about their health and what their providers are sending out to them. And Fullscript allows and enables providers to be able to share those pieces of information to them so they understand, why am I a part of this plan? Why am I taking these supplements? What does it mean for me? And we're able to, have that transparent care with our patients that we maybe weren't able to before.
Yeah, the why is so important. We've got the Fullscript webinar library now across the screen. Emma is just a powerhouse at getting those links up. Similarly with That Clean Life, any nutrition plan that you're providing, you can provide the program evidence. So this is providing scientific backed, evidence-based resources for the why behind your meal plan. And we've done all of that work for you in our template library within That Clean Life. So all of that is dietitian created, and all those scientific articles are linked in of like, say you're adding more protein to a client's plan. It's like, why am I doing this and what amount? And all of that is provided in those evidence. Question for you, Arthi, I'm seeing from Arlene and Shannon. Is there any protocols for pediatric patients? Or maybe this is Arlene and Shannon, maybe this is a question for PV or for TCL, you can let us know, but I'll start with Arthi. Any pediatric items in Fullscript?
I think there are definitely many supplements and protocols that we can support with. I am not able to think of one at the top of my head. Again, we have 160 plus different evidence-based protocols. But I will comment and call out that if there are protocols or supplements that you're looking for that you may not be able to find in Fullscript, reach out to us. Integrations@fullscript.com is a great start. Reach out to us, let us know what you're looking for. We can always try to direct you to our medical advisory team or see where we can lend that support. If you haven't been in contact with your account manager, I would say they're also a great source of information to support you with curating your plans for your patients and setting up your practice as efficiently as possible.
Super. And then over on That Clean Life, in terms of like items for pediatric patients or kids, yes, you've got kid-friendly plans. We've got stuff for like student athletes, for young folks with ADHD, with mental health illness. We've got tons of different done-for-you programs in there. And then a question from Amy is the 4-hour meal plan in That Clean Life, is there options for someone who's vegan or has other dietary restrictions? Of course, Amy, we always create an omnivore and a plant-based version. So there is a vegan option. But within That Clean Life too, you can filter for recipes based on dietary restrictions, or if you need to like further customize the plan that you've got, you can filter for vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, any other, like add in any other dietary restrictions to build out your plan. Okay, over to you, Natalie.
All right, I just see 2 questions I wanted to answer quickly. So one was from Kay, and you were asking about how to break up the payments if you're doing a payment plan. This is actually completely up to you. So it's not that you have to do half or a quarter. You would just put how long you want to give the meal plan for, how long you'd like to create the payment plan for, and it will automatically break it into those chunks based on how much the deposit was that they required at the beginning. So again, you can play around with this, and you can have a standard payment plan that's available to anybody who's purchasing the program. And you can also have customized payment plans if you'd like to. And there was one more question about check-ins. So the check-ins, if you're doing those automated check-ins, they're going to be directly through Practice Better, not a separate CRM. Again, we need everything to be HIPAA compliant. So that's why we're always using the platform and the portal. And also it makes it much easier for your clients. They don't want to have to log into another platform to communicate with you. So all communication, all client engagement is always happening within Practice Better. And lastly, Samantha was asking, is there a training about how to set up the community portion? If we don't have a specific video on it, again, it's something you can just come to our office hours and ask about, or you can always reach out to our support team. So anybody here who is a Practice Better customer, the email is there, help@practicebetter.io. You can either send in specific questions or you can request a phone call. And sometimes it's just easier to have a phone call, share your screen, or have our team members share their screen and walk you through how to set up something specific, and that can provide more clarity for you.
Okay, we'll take maybe two more questions, just because we've already taken up an hour of your time. We want to make sure that we don't take up any more. So question for that is that kind of question from Amanda is, if we brand or modify, can we use the TCL or That Clean Life meal plan or recipe book as part of an ebook or similar giveaway? Of course. So in That Clean Life, there's 2 ways to share. You can share it through a shared link, which takes your clients directly into the software where they can view the plan. Again, this is fully branded to your business branding, and it says it comes from you. And then, or you could export it as a PDF. And how you use this, you can use this as part of an ebook. You can use this as a freebie. You can use it in your newsletter, paid program, one-on-one services, group program, whatever you'd like to do. And that PDF is fully branded to your business branding. Does not mention That Clean Life. We don't want to take any credit for that. It's coming from you as a practitioner, and it really sets you apart from other practitioners because you can see that professional branding, those beautiful recipes, and you can edit any of the information in that PDF as well. And then a last question, Arthi, you can let me know if you want to take this one. It's from Danielle. Is how can we suggest supplements if we don't know medications that the clients are on? Is there any like intake forms? Do you suggest doing this to Practice Better? Do you have any recommendations there for Danielle?
Yeah, for sure. I think first and foremost, asking your patients what they're taking, I think would be the obvious choice. But also when it comes to not understanding, one of the newer features of Fullscript is we actually have a currently taking section. So I think if you're encouraging patients to onboard onto Fullscript, one of the first things I would really recommend doing is getting them to fill that out. So what's really neat about the currently taking section is, let's say there are, of course, Fullscript is completely focused on nutraceuticals. Maybe your patients are taking supplements that aren't on the Fullscript catalog you haven't recommended. Maybe they're taking some pharmaceuticals that you're not aware of as well. Fullscript feature actually allows the patients to add to the catalog and add to their list that aren't a part of, again, the Fullscript catalog. So you can actually view what your patients are taking, even if you don't have that intake information initially. So getting them to kind of take charge of their, their care and their, the supplements and their products that they're taking, encouraging them to put it into Fullscript. So you also have that view. Come the time of your next visit, you're able to see what they're taking and make that clinically informed decision as well.
Super. That's it for our Q&A. If we did not get to your questions, emails are now up on the screen. Practice Better, it's help@practicebetter.io. That Clean Life is hello@thatcleanlife.com. And Fullscript is integrations@fullscript.com. Arthi, Natalie, and myself are so grateful that we got to spend this past hour with you. And we hope that you've learned a lot about each software tool and how it can play a role in your practice and how to build that beautiful, engaging gut program or any sort of nutrition and supplement program that you want to create. If you have more questions, you can reach out to us. And then join the community. This is an awesome space to connect with us as well as other practitioners to learn more about the integrations, to learn more about the products. And if you have questions, I still see questions coming up about, accessing the Done For You program, all of that. You will be getting a replay email with all of these links. So links to the Done For You program, as well as information on how to connect with each of us after this. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day. And we can all leave the stage now.